You're now listening to a Press Play Network podcast.
And welcome to issue 83 of NerdFlow. We are back again another week for more nerd news, all that good stuff. What's up, y'all?
What's up?
What up? What it is?
Chillin'. Hey, wait. I got a question. Just to make sure I was not losing my mind. But we all know about the Mandela effect, right?
The what?
What's the Mandela?
The Mandela effect.
Here we go.
Nah, see, my cousin Kim and I, we was talking about this before the show, man. Like, real talk. I know I'm not the only one that remembers Sinbad as a genie. He played a genie.
Shazam.
Shazam?
Sinbad was a genie. No, Sinbad was a genie. I remember this. He was a genie. Now that's the thing. That's the thing.
Shazam was.
No, it was sad. But no. The thing, Shaq was a genie, but Sinbad was too, and that's proof of it. There's actual proof of it, and that's the Mandela effect. Y'all don't remember this, but it's actually happened.
So
I know what the Mandela effect is. I remember, didn't Sinbad used to do something like on Saturday Night Live when he had like the big head and he used to put the envelope to his head and shit?
That was a movie though. Not just that, but it was a movie. Wait, you said something about an envelope or something like that? What you say?
Like he used to put like an envelope to his head and be like,
No, he was in
Sinbad is a genie in
Shazam.
In Shazam.
Yep.
No, that's Shaq.
No, he's a genie.
Him too.
I remember
Sinbad
was
was
a genie.
too.
Are we looking this up?
Yeah, I'm looking at it on Google.
I'm looking at it now too.
What's the name of the bear family that we used to read in
Bernstein,
school?
Bernstein Bears, something like that. Yeah, like the names were like misspelled and whatnot. Like Pillsbury Doughboy, they got a theory on him. Like me and my cousin Kim were talking about this whole thing. Like,
or how they spelled Looney Tunes back then. Yeah,
or who
blew my mind.
Who remember Jif Peanut Butter used to be Jiffy? Like had more than just JIF. It used to be more letters in that name. That actually happened. I remember that. Now that one I do remember.
So I'm drawing a blank. What is the Mandela effect? Please explain for listeners who don't know
what that means. A lot of people. It's stemmed from a lot of people. When Nelson Mandela got free, a lot of people thought that he had got killed while he was in prison, but that didn't happen. He got out and he was the president or whatever. But like a large group of people could have swore that he died in prison, but he didn't. So they just named it the effect. Like when you remember something that didn't happen, they named it the Mandela effect.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you remember Jiffy Peanut Butter used to be more letters than just Jif, then yeah, that's legit it.
Like the Bearstein Bears, really the Bearstein Bears.
There you go.
And Shaq was in Kazam, not Shazam.
Okay. I knew it was terrible movie.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know something. It's one person on this podcast that literally, genuinely hates Shaq with a passion.
Oh my goodness.
Who is that?
I don't hate Shaq. Wait, let's hold up.
Hate is a very strong word.
I'm a diehard Lakers fan.
Right.
Diehard Lakers fan.
Right.
I feel like Shaq is entirely too big to be as goofy as he is. Like, you're gonna hurt somebody playing the way you do because you're too fucking big to be wanting to wrestle with somebody. Like, you 7'6"?
No, Shaq 7'3".
So whatever the fuck he is, he's entirely too big to be wanting to put somebody in the headlock and give him a noogie. Like, get your big grown ass on somewhere, man. Go fucking get something off the top shelf and quit being childish.
Like if you Goldbug lotion commercial, y'all, it's just hilarious to me. And the only reason it's really hilarious to me because I know of my cousin.
I don't dislike Shaq. He's just too fucking big to be that fucking.
Oh, even worse. I think I don't know if this is only a Texas thing, but he does the general insurance. He does those commercials.
Yeah.
Me there.
He had
take me there. You should take me there.
Yeah, he got this one commercial where he sprayed that powder on that cool powder on him and that nigga shimmy. Ooh, y'all.
I can't do this with y'all tonight, man.
I can't either.
If only y'all could have saw angry face, y'all, like I was broken. I was laughing so hard, I was broken.
Hey, we off topic, man. We ain't talking about this shit right now. We off topic.
So, I need to know something from my NerdFlow listeners.
Uh-oh.
This is what I need to know. Does the crust on bread, on white or wheat bread, change the taste of bread? Like, do y'all tear the crust off, or do you just be like, just eat the sandwich or eat the toast? Cause me, I'm basically like, I think I might lose my mind if I was dating somebody that literally told the crust. Cause I'm gonna be like Ike. I'm like, eat the toast, anime. Don't worry about, just eat the bread.
Like I said, I tell the crust, and it's just something I don't not realizing, but I tell like the crust off the beginning bite, like the first bite, like I don't want to, ease me in to eat booty, like let me, get whatever first. Like I'm gonna tear the crust off my first bite, but after that, I'm gonna eat the rest of the sandwich. But it's gonna be a little pinch of crust on the plate.
I'm sorry, man. I ain't did that crap since I was like 5. I'm just saying.
I ain't never did it.
I've grown past that.
Hey, man.
This is like plain hamburgers. I'm just saying. I only want like just meat and cheese. That was like when I was young. Now I don't like tomatoes and put everything else on my sandwich.
Man, I want everything on my sandwich.
You're not the
I get everything.
You're not the only person that don't like it like that though. Like it's a lot of people that just prefer like no condiments on they burgers.
It's like sometimes you just gotta try it. You might like it. That's what I had to do.
And I ain't here for it.
Like I used to be just a ketchup, or like on my burger used to be just like a ketchup and mustard type person. To this day, I still don't like olives. Or like if I get a sandwich, I don't like olives. But like
who puts?
First of all, who puts
like,
olives on
your
sandwich?
burger?
Like if you go
yeah,
to like a sub place or something.
Are you talking about
you
sub?
on my Subway sandwich.
You talking about Subway?
Like, hold on, wait.
Black
don't
olives
do
are
that
my
stuff
favorite.
like
I don't like olives. I'm being honest. I don't like green olives or black olives.
I hate green olives. I freaking almost broke my teeth.
On the sandwich, like a sub sandwich, man, give me extra olives.
I ain't even.
Oh,
I always have extra olives on Sunday.
y'all talking about sandwiches. Look, y'all talking about sandwiches. I'm gonna give me another pulled pork sandwich right now. Got it, dog.
Yo, and like that's another thing. Like a pulled pork sandwich, I don't like coleslaw, so I can't eat coleslaw on like a pulled pork sandwich. No matter how good somebody tells me, it's just the fact I hate coleslaw. And to me, coleslaw is like a texture thing for me. It's like trying to eat a raw egg.
Hey, question.
It just don't.
Question for the Greenville people.
Yeah.
Is Captain D still there?
Yeah, they still there.
Yeah.
Okay. They got a new logo and stuff and all that stuff?
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What popped up here in Houston, and I'm like, I almost lost my mind on the highway. I'm like, oh, snap, it's Captain D's. All new logo, new colors, and everything. I'm like, oh, snap.
You saw it on Highway 6?
Yep.
Yeah. That's like the only one in Houston.
Because the closest one in Houston was over, it was, what's that town over past Sugarland?
Stafford?
Yeah, it was in Richmond.
Yeah, I almost lost it, dog. When I saw it on Highway 6, I was like, oh, I got to go.
Because it was like,
pass by there every day.
Because over in Richmond, it's by Dairy Queen.
Yep. Those are very rare too, but
it's over by Dairy Queen and the Shipley's. That's where the Captain D's at.
Dude, there's like one Crystal's in Houston, but it's like on the north side or some crap like that.
Oh wow.
There's like one, and then a Checkers popped up around the corner from me, and I was like, oh, gotta go.
I have not seen that in years.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, Checkers. Y'all still around?
I recently had Checkers in New Orleans. I recently had Checkers in Hattiesburg. The last time I went to the coast, me and my partner Red, we went to Checkers. He was like, "When last time you had Checkers?" I was like, "Man, it's been a minute." He was like, "Man, I'm gonna get you a double big." He was like, "I'm gonna get you a double Big Buford and some seasoned fries." I was just like, I mean, since you buying, you just volunteering what I'm gonna get, add bacon to it too. He was like, "My eye, bro."
Since you ordering it,
and then they sell Kool-Aid at Checkers, bro.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes, you can get you a cup of Kool-Aid, bro.
Hold on, wait. I gotta ask this question. Okay, listeners. All right, what color?
You can get red, orange, or purple.
Purple.
It should be on the menu that way. Don't put like cherry or tropical fruit punch. Red.
Since we
purple.
talking about Kool-Aid, because I had this whole, when I was in the military, I had this whole argument with like a group of people. I had nobody to back me up. What flavor is red Kool-Aid? When you say red Kool-Aid, what flavor?
Tropical punch, the kind that come in the blue packet.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yep. In the blue pack.
That's the tropical punch.
And real talk, every black household do this. Your mama gonna go buy a whole bunch of packs of lemon Kool-Aid, and then she gonna buy the regular packs of Kool-Aid, and every time she make Kool-Aid, it's gonna be some lemon mixed with the tropical punch, lemon mixed with grape, lemon mixed with orange. I don't care what you got, lemon get mixed with
You
it.
got to.
So, young, for a whole second, when you started the whole Kool-Aid thing, I thought you said every Black Panther. I was like, wait, hold on. What?
I say every Black
I almost sounded like you said Black Panther.
The convention, I bet. Asian chick.
The Black Panther.
The Black Panther.
like for real though, man. I think like Kool-Aid is a staple, man. And like I went over somebody's house one time, and you know some black folks, like my partner, my best friend Mike, his mama hooked Kool-Aid up because she throw pineapples and
Pineapples in it.
Yeah, all the time, like orange slices and stuff like that. She made fruit punch.
Oh my! Oh, thank goodness! I thought I was the only one that did that.
She wasn't a parent that throw freaking live fruit in the freaking alcohol.
Yeah. If she drank, she probably
Jungle
would.
juice. Jungle juice.
Yo, if you ain't from the South, you don't know what jungle juice is. Like, that was some of the greatest juice on earth years ago. I don't know what happened to, like, when they switched over from the cartons to plastic, it just lost its taste.
I think it still exists. You just gotta know where to find it.
Who
It's
remember
like
in the
Push
cart?
everybody trying to find an article.
Push Pops?
Oh my God! Yeah, Push Pops.
Push Pops?
Yeah, I remember them.
Oh, yeah, Push Pops was bomb, too.
You mean the one with Flintstones on it?
Yep.
Those are the only ones I ate.
And the ones that was like the slushies. Oh, when you used to get slushies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, at school. Oh, bruh.
They used to give us them at school.
Bro, I'm talking about
you
that
felt
was,
privileged that you could buy one. Shoot.
That was just like when they started selling.
Say, "Hey, you can't get it."
You know, they first started selling ice cream in school when we was in elementary school. So, you know, like, yeah, they would sell the little cups of ice cream. Then they came with the Snicker ice cream. And, you know, you had to really get your money right. But when they started coming with the Mickey Mouse ice cream and all, they were like, oh, shit, they stepping their game up.
They had Snoopy, Mickey Mouse, and then y'all remember them?
We didn't have all that.
We didn't have all that, bro. We just had Mickey
We
Mouse.
had Mickey Mouse.
You know, it's scared.
We didn't get Disney World. We just had just Mickey.
We just got Mickey Mouse, bro. Or you can go buy you one of them canned juices if you ain't want that box juice.
Don't never turn out.
I remember when Mickey Mouse had like the popsicles.
Yeah,
Remember that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like all them corner store treats. Let's just call it like that. Them corner store treats.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff you couldn't find in the grocery store.
Curb stop.
They don't taste the same though.
No, don't nothing taste the same, bro.
Lucky's Chinese food, man. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Here we go.
Why you had to bring it up, man?
Man, because I used to go by there after junior high school and just get egg rolls.
Egg rolls.
Man, it was the spot.
Shoot, me and everybody know who JoJo. Me and JoJo used to walk from Coleman, man, and go to his house, and I'd start right by freaking Lucky's. You know, get a bunch of egg rolls. Go to his house.
And like they was like $1.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I hate they moved back to China.
They might just gave these folks a low key.
They know, right? Back in China.
That's the rumor, man. That's the rumor. They say moved back to China.
They still here.
No,
Linda is still there. I'm not going to say where she works at,
where her
but
daughter
she
is.
does not have the store anymore.
No.
She still got the recipes, though.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I heard
nobody in the world.
I heard Chinese shop at the Budget Inn got a time to taste like Lucky's. I ain't ate from there though.
Budget Inn.
I feel some type of way about a Budget Inn selling Chinese food.
I mean the Alamein.
Oh yeah,
that's
Alamein.
Yes, they were cousins.
Yeah,
Oh.
Family
I ain't
recipe.
never ate that. I felt like too many crackheads. I feel like too many crackheads stay over there.
Oh my God.
They might sprinkle crack in your rice. I don't know.
Walk away itching.
I'm done.
Oh my God. Have we even touched on a topic on the show yet tonight?
You got some more of that rice?
I ain't saying nothing on
That's
this.
what an ally.
Freaking still chewing and scratching at the same time.
Give me some of that egg drop.
Am I losing weight? It's healthy rice.
Oh my God.
Oh man! All right. Let's really back in. All right, y'all. You probably were being confused for the past how long we been recording right now. You probably been confused for the past 17 minutes of what the heck are you listening to right now. You like, I clicked on NerdFlow and these fools talking about food in a place called Greenville that I've never heard of. I'm thinking it's in the Carolinas, but no, it's in Mississippi. But yeah,
we nerdy nummies.
Exactly. As people say in Houston, we are foodies. Like, what the heck is a foodie?
Oh my God, my cousin just said that hours ago.
I'm a foodie.
It's a Texas thing.
I'm a foodie.
There's a word.
I'm gonna open up a
rhymes with
restaurant
foodie.
that served I'm gonna open up a restaurant that served 5-pound cinnamon rolls.
Whoa.
Oh, go jump off a cliff. Go jump off a cliff. If you do that, I'll be there all the time.
As they go down my watch, you got one roll a year.
Oh no. All right, man. This is issue 83 of NerdFlow. This is a podcast all about latest and greatest things, pop cultures. We talk video games, anime, comic book stuff, you name it, we talk about it. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram is how you can follow us and know when every single episode drops. We're live right now on Facebook Live, so if you'd like to watch the show before it hits the download on all the major podcast services we are on, you can catch us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, all the major podcast providers. In addition to that, you can also join our Facebook community. So look that up. Just look up NerdFlow Podcast, join, and talk nerd shit. So yeah.
And this episode is brought to you by Peanut Red.
Man, he won't stop. We're never going to get on topic.
Exactly.
This man just want to allow us here.
There is no permission for Peanut Red, brother.
Look, he the evil conscience on your shoulder right now.
I like how smooth we came in with it, though. That made it
No, it was like,
I'm really getting awesome.
all right, man.
I ain't get to finish the commercial.
All right,
Hey,
man.
let's talk about something, yo.
Where should we start this show? Because we just, oh man, all over the place.
Let's talk about Broly.
All right, let's talk about Broly.
All right, so yeah, the last trailer for the Broly movie came out. It had a lot of people. Well, for starters, let's go ahead and comment. The animation for this movie is so awesome.
Man,
Love it.
I'm talking about the animation is so sick, and like on a serious tip, when Super come back, I need Super to be on that level of animation. I know it's a movie and you're gonna put a lot more into it, but it's kind of like the same animation that was happening in certain fight scenes during the Tournament of Power. Yeah. And like for real, the only thing like that's kind of like that they changed about it is that Broly isn't evil. Like he doesn't have a vendetta, a real vendetta against Goku or nothing. Like he just fighting because, and they was like saying he doesn't want to fight. He's fighting because he's being controlled, and that kind of like changes Broly into a whole different character almost.
We're gonna say it's like
because he's not psychotic.
I'm gonna say they taking elements of the first film in terms of him being controlled, but they're not like it's unlike the first film. His own reason, is not like the reason in this film. His own vendetta against Goku was stupid. Was the fact that and for this one, it's like it's like he doesn't want to do this on his own. He's being controlled. He's being used.
Yeah, but like in the first one, he was just in the earlier movies, he was just psychotic, basically.
Yeah, but he had it like when he was a kid. So,
but like, bro, when I in the preview, I was like, yo, he handed my boy his ass. He got Goku whole head and slamming it across the wall and dragging it. I'm like, my brother, dude, you ain't losing no skin or nothing. Like that look like that supposed to hurt real bad.
I'm on the fact that he ate that punch. Like he ate it. He didn't flinch. He just looked at him. I'm like,
yeah, he ate Vegeta punch, man. I'm like, yo, like. I like the fact that they show Vegeta and Super Saiyan God mode too. You know what I'm saying? I like it.
It's a big, I guess, a big step up because it's like they taking many of the manga aspects of everything and they're putting it into this movie, so it's pretty dope.
And the fact that you get to see how you see when he in that mode with the red hair, you see how young Vegeta look. It's like he looked like how he did when he first came to Earth. You know what I'm saying? Because, they really did give, over the years, they gave Vegeta a little age in his character design.
Don't forget, like, when it comes to that mode, especially like Goku when he first did it, it does the body, it gives you a leaner appearance.
Yeah.
But it still looks super great on Vegeta, though, because it's something we always wanted. Even though we knew he did it, we just never saw it in animation. But that last shot of Broly in the trailer, though, it was another throwback to when he first transformed years ago, how they had that shot of him on the side. It was like, oh, my God, it looks so epic. Like, I'm ready to see this whole movie. I don't care if it's in Japanese. Give it now.
And I really strongly believe Gogeta is going to make an appearance in this movie.
I feel like he needs to.
Yeah.
Because the way they had Broly just overpowering them, like in the trailer, you never seen them have an edge, and it was both of them.
Yeah, both of them, and and like when he getting ready to throw that huge bomb, and Vegeta and Goku, doing the Kamehameha and or was it the Final Flash? It looked like it was the Final Flash he was doing, but or was it the Galagun?
It looked like Galagun. It wasn't purple, but like how his hands was looked like Galagun.
Yeah, his hand position. That's why I was confused because of the way his hands were. But the beam looked like it was yellow to be the Final Flash.
You know what also got to me in this film though is Whis gonna fight because if you look at it, like he was on the battlefield and it's like he was dodging something. He was dodging an attack.
But Frieza's supposed to fight Broly too.
So it's like,
basically, Broly's gonna be whooping a whole lot of ass in this movie.
I don't think that'll be too much for Broly to be that powerful to where Whis got to step in.
Yeah, I don't think Whis gonna step in.
I think that'll be too much.
Yeah, but it's just like, what was Whis doing on the battlefield? Because it's like
I think they watching the fight. Because, Whis and Beerus will come and watch them fight and not him.
Yeah, they
probably was just dodging the attack because Broly probably threw a wild attack or something. But I think Whis is going to be the one, because from the beginning when he first started training Goku and Vegeta, he always told them, like, if they work together, they'll be stronger.
Yeah.
And I think they gonna end up. That's what's gonna make them fuse. Whis gonna get them that hint. They ain't gonna have no Patori earrings, so they gonna have to do fusion dance.
And you think maybe he was probably distracting them so they can do the dance? Cause that's a possibility. That's probably will be another reason why he's on the field, to give them a chance to do the dance and whatnot.
I got a feeling that's probably where Frieza might step in.
I think Broly will let them do the dance just because he is saying, and they always want to fight you at your best. Like, hey, you whooping us now, but if you let us use, we'll give you a fight. You know, like just the saying in them always want to fight a stronger opponent. So I think he'll let them do the dance. I think Reese dodging was just like Young said, just a wild attack that he.
Yeah, but keep in mind. I'm about to say, keep in mind, Broly. He's not really like. Well, it's hard to say if this Broly gonna be like the first one, because in the first Broly movie, he had common sense. He knew what was going on. You don't know if this Broly's gonna actually be a little bit more uncontrollable, because it's like in every trailer you always see him. He doesn't speak unless he's actually attacking somebody. But even there, it's just him just yelling and whatnot. So who say they might? And like Young just said, he might. Frieza might just step in there to give him a distraction, or we maybe ain't no telling. And speaking of Broly, great throwback also on the fact that he did a mouth beam. Like, we haven't seen that in a long time. That was awesome.
Hey, I saw something today that was just hilarious to me. Y'all remember during the Tournament of Power when Frieza and Goku started fighting together? And they, you know, I think Krillin say, he was like, Frieza and Goku are fighting together. And they show a scene of Vegeta. They show a shot of Vegeta and the look on Vegeta's face. Like, that was just hilarious to me. Vegeta had a total look of disgust on his face to see Goku and Frieza fighting together. Shut your face.
You know I hate the end of the Super. You know I hate the end of the Super. I mean, that should have been Vegeta, man. I'm sorry. Like, I just felt like they just ran out of ideas at the end. I feel like they was leaning towards the whole fusion thing. Like, they was hinting at it a lot, and then they just couldn't think of a legit way to make those two fuse. So then they just, like they always do, let Vegeta be the scapegoat. Let Vegeta sit here and try to fight Jiren with no energy. Give Goku his last little hint of energy. I'm like, oh yeah, Frieza, we did not kill him. Let's just bring him back. I don't know. I just felt like the ending of the Super was a cop out. Like the tournament was good, but just the whole ending with Android, like, who the fuck is Android 17? Like, who cares? When did he start having fans?
Hey, fuck you. I'm a fan. So, yeah. Yeah. Fuck you. Okay. Secondly, and I'm going to throw this out there. Like, I'm offended. I met the guy. So, yeah, I'm offended by that. But whatever. Anyway, like, you got to look at it like you already knew. I already figured that when it came to that Tournament of Power, Goku was going to see him be the main star. Especially after the first time he did Ultra Instinct, like, yeah, Vegeta ain't going to get his shine. But they're going to do something to make Vegeta very important, at least give him some type of inspiration. Because everybody knows he literally is the hardest working character in the show. So you're going to make sure he maintains popularity by making him look as if he gave every ounce he could and fought even harder than everybody else, even though he got eliminated. He was the last somebody before Goku and Frieza get eliminated, and they make Goku look like the ultimate guy. But
okay, this is what I've always felt about Vegeta with the Super Saiyan Blue. They call it his Ultra Blue. I feel like that when he get darker blue, I feel like he went Super Saiyan 2 at Super Saiyan God Blue. You know what I'm saying? And
I agree.
You know, I mean, that's just how I feel it. Instead of calling it Ultra Blue or something like that, just say he went Super Saiyan 2 in that mode, because he got all the characteristics of being Super Saiyan Blue. I mean, Super Saiyan 2. The lightning, the speed, the like he don't bulk up. He bulk up, but he don't bulk up enough. He bulk up, but he don't sacrifice speed nor strength.
Yeah, I was about to say. At first, I was about to say I thought he was Super Vegeta Blue when I first saw it. I ain't know.
Did they ever give it an official name?
It's called Ultra. They call it Ultra Blue.
Ultra Blue. So it's just basically a boost up from Super Saiyan Blue. It's just his hair is just a lot more darker.
It's darker,
and it gives him a better definition in terms of his appearance. I guess you can say when you look at how it is regular blue. Regular blue is like a lot brighter. This blue is a lot darker, and it's like he did gain some muscle, but like Young said, he got some speed to go behind it.
Yeah.
All right, so sticking on the topic of anime, I've been having my gripes about Boruto, but I'm starting to see that it's turning the corner because in this season, Boruto finna start using his eye. So, and it look like they trying to spread the shine out amongst all the characters, because like everybody is getting a little shine, instead of it just being Boruto. So, I mean, I done got back into it. I done caught up on it. But there is this new anime that I'm like super digging. So how many of y'all remember Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad?
Oh, I remember. I used to love that show. Didn't it used to come on WB?
Yes. So there's this new anime called trailerSsS.Gridman, which is basically, instead of his name being Serbo, his name is Gridman. But it's basically the same premise, except it's in anime form, and it's a lot cooler than the lame stuff that, which one of the Lawrence brothers was it? Matthew Lawrence?
Matthew.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I watched the show.
But it's like it's so dope. And doing my research, I didn't know Gridman or Cyber Squad had an older anime that came out in the 80s. So after I finish watching this new one, I'm going to go back and watch some of the old ones too. And Fairytale, the final season, I watched the first 5 episodes today. It came out 5 weeks ago, so I was behind on it, but now I've caught up, and it's looking like it's gonna be real promising, y'all. I hate to say it.
Like, did they say why they was ending it? Like lack of followers, or it's just like they done with it?
As far as we know, they just said they was gonna make one more season and that was gonna be it. They really didn't get no real reason why they were stopping the show. And you know in Japan when they do anime, they're just like Bleach, or I mean, I understand sometimes the creators die or they just don't have funding because there's so many animes over there.
Yeah,
a lot of
anime like them is just like our
Looney Tunes
Cartoon Network. Yeah, like it's not animated to them. It's just cartoons to them. Just like American cartoons over there probably be something amazing to them. Like, oh man, the original one is so amazing.
I'm about to say thank you for putting the original one in there. Don't say go.
I was going to say, I know they not fascinated by this lame shit coming out of here.
It might be.
Because there's this meme floating around. There's this meme floating around that shows how Cartoon Network does cartoons now, and what the character designs and the art style versus anime. And it said, and they wonder why I watch anime.
Hey, Young, I swear for a minute I thought you about to say it was a meme dealing with Dexter going around like, bro, I've been seeing it all week.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. The best one I heard so far was dude said, skirt, skirt. Bro, that was the funniest one.
Nah, funniest one I seen is say, tell me again what's wrong with tell me again what kind of car you got. I got a 454 with an Edelbrock carburetor.
Is that the meme where they got Dexter with a southern accent?
Yeah. The folks said, say it again. Smoke control. I said, bro, get on somewhere, bro.
Say it again, girl. Girl, I know you want this purple. It's crazy. And like, I know for a fact when I was in junior high school, and like up until I got about 10th grade, people didn't think I was from Greenville because I didn't talk like that. I pronounced all my words clearly because that's what my mama used to like fuss at me about. She used to make me, because I used to say criminal, and she really got on my case about pronouncing my words the correct way. So like I would just like really pronounce all my words. Like I would say Christmas, and you know, I would say like pronounce the whole word like the way it's supposed to be pronounced, and people didn't think I was from Greenville. That didn't know me. Like if you didn't go to elementary school with me, you didn't know I was from Greenville.
Yeah, I used to get that same thing too. People used to think I thought I was from California or some shit like that. I heard that shit several times. I'm like, no, I'm born here.
We still get that today.
I'm from right here with you, country motherfucker. I just know.
Just because I'm articulate don't mean I'm from somewhere else.
Man, because I like, and to this day, certain. Oh Lord, I ain't even to bring this up.
Strawberry,
Scrimp,
Purple.
Oh, you bastard.
Screep.
Remote control.
That man know how much that burns me up, bro.
What? Purple?
Swimp. Tell them why Swimp survived.
Go rank some this is all.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to say this low. So, my grandmother can't really say shrimp. She say swimp.
My granddad does too, man.
Bro, we went to Red Lobster.
Is that old backwood Mississippi?
No, my granddad did this to you. We went to Red Lobster. And she was trying to order her food. And she pissed me off so bad when she said that.
Grandma, let me order your food for you.
In our family, we established a rule that says she cannot, or if we go somewhere seafood, she cannot order her own food.
What you getting? Shrimp? No, I'll order your food for you.
I got you.
I got you. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry yourself.
Oh, Lord.
All right, man. Let's see. What else we got? Microsoft X018 Fest. Was it? Okay, so Snap.
What's up?
I know I follow the game, but like was this supposed to be their PlayStation experience?
I have no idea. It was a fan fest. I'm just now hearing about it. I didn't even know about it until I guess earlier today.
That PlayStation experience is not happening. Trying to find a
So yeah, like it's really well. They just dropped all these trailers. They talked about the main ones, of course, Kingdom Hearts, Devil May Cry 5, Crackdown. So I guess that's mainly what it was. And speaking of those trailers, and Jump Force was included. For those who are planning on getting Jump Force, even though we knew this already, they just showed us the trailer with Goku and Vegeta going Super Saiyan Blue, and of course Golden Frieza. And again, like I said, it looks great. I like it. Still, I'm still mad at Jump Force this game because you're gonna die if one of your characters die and everyone else die and you lose. I really want them to change that, but oh well. Crackdown.
Like sudden death rule.
Now before we got on the air, I had talked about Devil May Cry 5 and Angry Black Guy. He was talking about how it feels. Well, you said, did it feel similar to Devil May DMC?
The trailers that I seen, the mechanics, like the gameplay mechanics, it feel more like a DMC, like Ninja Theory made DMC. It feels more like a Ninja Theory DMC than they do a Capcom Devil May Cry. I feel like they took like the best parts, the parts that people didn't complain about DMC, and they trying to merge it into, this Devil May Cry 5. Because if you look at this Devil May Cry, it doesn't look like any other Devil May Cry in the series. Right. And not just from a graphic standpoint, because I know the graphics, they get better with time, but just like it's a lot more gritty. and I feel like it just bit a lot of DMC. I mean, which I can't blame him because to me, DMC was the best one in the best one in the city.
So so with Devil May Cry, why is this story so damn scattered? I could have swore like 1, 2, and 3, 1 and 2, we was, we was on a path to get to something, and they just went like fucking left field. And I'm like, we got Devil May Cry 4 with Nero, and we were like, oh, it's Dante's son. Nope, they just like winked at that shit and just kept moving.
Man,
it's a random guy.
Yeah, I mean, I understand bringing Virgil into it, but like to me, Nero was a surprise, and then like the whole story just went left field. Then they came out with DMC, so DMC supposed to be in a prequel, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
it was just a reboot. It was a completely different universe.
Yeah, but then Ninja Theory got bought up by Microsoft, so I don't know at what point were they still who was making the game or who wasn't making the game. That's a good question. Snap. At the beginning, like when they showed, because I haven't seen any of the trailers since around like the E3 trailers. Do they show? Is it a Capcom logo or Ninja Theory logo?
I think that was a Capcom logo, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a Capcom logo.
Okay, so Capcom must have took it back then, because that was one of my things I was worried about when I heard Microsoft back at E3 when they announced like, oh, Ninja Theory is one of their studios. They just bought them. Like, oh crap, does that mean Devil May Cry is gonna be theirs? So I guess Capcom snatched back the license, or they had the sole right to the license. So
yeah, they was just giving Ninja Theory was supposed to reboot it, and it didn't do well because people was complaining about Dante's
new appearance and whatnot,
and him having black hair, which if you would have played the game, you would have understood. But
like it's a prequel, he can have whatever color hair he wants to, long as we get to white hair.
Yeah, and they were going to get to the white hair. He was younger, and I think because the first design, people fell out about it because the first design they had, he looked like a little, black makeup emo kid or whatever, and
emo Dante.
A lot of people had. Yeah, a lot of people. I had a problem with that. I'm not gonna lie. Like I had a problem with that, but then I think like after fan backlash, they revamped his design or whatever. But a lot of people couldn't let go of the first design he had because the first trailer they showed, he was getting interrogated in the police headquarters or whatever. He was getting interrogated, and he had it looked like he had black makeup under his eyes, mascara and shit. Which I had a problem with, but they changed it, but people couldn't let it go, so they ruined a good franchise. Stupid people.
Yeah, I remember back then. I remember the internet lost their shit when they saw that.
It was a lot of. I'm gonna put it this way: over the years, there's been a lot of games that certain people have had problems with it. Like to me, a great franchise to me was Parasite Eve franchise. But because the second one was so different from the first one, which I think the second one was better than the first one, a lot of the fans hated it, and they never did come back and finish that franchise. Or, if we look at it, Resident Evil then took so many turns, but it ain't gone nowhere, though. And because I'm like, as far as, like, the franchise itself, like, I don't even know... I lost track after certain characters.
Dude, like, nobody knows what's going on because they do so many different stories with so many different characters. Yeah. And then they try to bring back like the favorite characters that we liked, and it's like, dude, it's too late.
I know, right?
Then somebody tried to explain to me where the movies came into play and just totally just lost me.
And the movies don't even come into play at all, though. At least I don't think so.
See, somebody was trying to tell me they came into play, so
somebody lied.
I ain't played Resident Evil since Resident Evil 3, so
last one I played was 5, just because it took place in Africa.
I played 7, and like I said,
the last one I played.
7,
because this is another game. I think Angry had the game that was like supposed to be like super scary. that probably could have been a good game if everybody wasn't punks.
Oh man,
Wait,
Fear.
which one y'all talking about? Oh,
Fear.
Yeah, that's the one with the woman. Which Fear did you play?
I started playing the first Fear. I played it like I was at the house by myself, like late at night, half drunk. Yeah, took that shit back to the game to stop being not to stay safe.
Like that happened to me on Resident Evil 2 on 64 though. You know, like on Resident Evil 2 when you going through, I think it's is it the mansion or the police station? And it was like raining and thundering outside, and I was walking when the zombie bust through the window and kind of like try to grab you, and I instantly turned the 64 off. I ain't even trying to save it or nothing. I just hit prowl.
Man, fucking Fear, man. Like I never forget this part, man. You like you crawling down the air vent, and
what's her name? Ava.
Yeah, and she like fucking crab crawling towards you. And because you crawling, you can't, run or anything. And she just picking up speed, man. And right before she get to you, she just let out this fucking scream. And she run through you. Like, she just kind of run through you. And it was
phasing you and
yeah. I was like, you know what?
I know what you're talking about. I seen, what was it? Fear 2, I believe. Like, she transforms from a beautiful young woman to an old hag. And she's all naked while doing it. It's like, you actually get raped by the old woman, and it's like, yeah.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Yeah, I know. That's I was like, what kind of game is this, yo?
Hey, it was a refreshing take on the horror genre.
I'll be horrified too to know that I'm gonna get raped by somebody looking like that, man. That's horrible.
Yeah, see. It's been a lot of games over the years where franchises could have been great. It's just that it's all based on what your fans think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man.
Because I felt like they broke Mortal Kombat. I really feel like they broke Mortal Kombat.
And what game?
Shit. Going back to what?
4?
10 was amazing.
Like,
I was gonna say in what way, in terms of combat or story?
I feel story first of all.
We ain't gonna talk about them other games like the game that had Jackson as a main star. We ain't gonna talk about that one.
And then you know what I'm saying. I understand when you wanted to add like Freddy Krueger and Jason, but then when you start adding Leatherface and all, like when it felt like Mortal Kombat started trying to do too much.
I mean, they were just following the trend, because fighting games.
Soul Calibur was a blame for with the guest stars and all that stuff.
So
can't blame them for trying to be in that one. trying to.
I mean, but I really felt like that franchise, which could have been even greater. I felt like they broke it because
they should have continued with, but they didn't. I felt like Mortal Kombat could have had a leg to stand on if they would have continued with the mythology series, like when they did the Sub-Zero mythologies, and then in between each Mortal Kombat game, we would get like an individual standalone game of only just the popular characters. Don't be giving me no the goddamn Barancho mythologies. I don't want to play that shit.
Nah, but you could have gave Scorpion his own mythology series. You could have gave Raiden his own. We could have did a Kung Lao series. It would have made sense because those stories intertwine.
Liu Kang and Kung Lao did have a game together.
They did have a game together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That game was kind of dope.
Yeah, it was dope.
I kind of want to play that shit now.
But like when they killed off Liu Kang, Katana, all them, and then brought them back and made them evil, I'm just like, yo, they turned Scorpion back human. I'm like, yo, what's...
I mean, Sub-Zero was friends and shit. Like,
I'm like, what the fuck y'all doing?
No, Scorpion's story was he came back because he hated Sub-Zero.
He was a necromancer.
But it's just, I think it's just only so much you can do with especially a fighting series. There's only so much you can do with a storyline before you like, all right, man, cut that shit out. Try something else. And I think that's what happened with Mortal Kombat because they revamped the story because the continuity was all over the place. So Mortal Kombat 10, they did, was it 10 or 9? The one that came out from.
I think I lost favor with it. I think it was Armageddon. Is when I lost favor with it.
That was like the last 3D version of Mortal Kombat that came out.
Yeah, once they killed Liu Kang, you kind of knew like they were out of ideas. Like, how the fuck you gonna kill the flagship player? And then they tried to turn Raiden. And I don't know too many people who like Raiden's my favorite character. I'm not saying he a bad character because I'll play with him. But then they tried to turn Raiden into this the flagship character after they killed Liu Kang. And they should have just let it go. I don't know. They should have just let it go.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I was gonna say, Briario, you want to take this one when it comes to this Kingdom Hearts trailer? Is he?
I'm here.
Still there?
I'm here.
Okay, yeah.
Well, okay. I would just want to say that I'm kind of sick of seeing this little subtitle in the corner that says this represents a game that is currently in development when they're releasing these trailers, because this just makes me think like, oh, they're still not finished. We're just, teasing you. I mean, January is like right around the corner.
That's why I started watching the trailers, man. Told you that last time.
Yep.
I don't watch trailers no more. I saw one with the Winnie the Pooh thing. I'm like, I ain't watching that.
Yeah, that's the trailer. That's the trailer that I want to talk about because it's saying subject to change. So why?
Like it's too close to January when the game's supposed to be coming out to be still making change and developing stuff.
Yeah, but I'm ready to talk about it. So we open in on this trailer with Kingdom of Corona, where we have the little gondola boat scene with Finn Rider and Rapunzel, and it's a different script because it's in the Kingdom Hearts world. I don't know what it is that they're talking about, but it's like the satchel scene where they're supposed to be like exchanging and apologizing to each other. So we got that scene, and then anybody feel like they kind of changed the animation for Winnie the Pooh?
I haven't seen it, so.
You talking about just like the art? You talking about like the art style?
The art style for the 100 Acre Woods has changed a bit. It's more like an illustration like thing to me. It's got those drawing lines like surrounded them.
So it's probably
like
because
the movie.
Yeah, like
that's probably on purpose to
make
it look like how it does in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
now let's talk about
a question.
Go ahead.
So, Winnie the Pooh stage is going to be like one of the mini games that's going to be introduced in story, right?
Well, I wouldn't say mini game because it is another world, and it's a book that resides in now Radiant Garden. So if they're revealing like the 100 Acre Woods, we're obviously going to be going back to Radiant Garden. And that's another thing. That's another thing that's been bugging me about these trailers. We've only seen like maybe a few number of worlds that we're supposed to be returning to, and I'm feeling like that's not all.
I've seen 2 trailers, and the most exciting world I've seen is Andy's room.
Toy box. Yeah.
Toy box and Andy's room is all the same. You in Toy Story.
Yeah.
And and like everything else just seemed run-of-the-mill Kingdom Hearts. I mean, I'm going by the game regardless of hell. I've been waiting my whole childhood, my whole teenage years, and most of my adult life for it.
So you've been waiting your whole adult life.
And then we got San Francisco for Ratio 6. We're seeing a lot of Pixar worlds.
Yeah.
Is another thing that I'm trying to say. And
I mean, but that's basically what Disney went after Toy Story came into play. It's been mostly just Pixar. And I mean, what the only like real just non 3D animated movies they did was what The Princess and the Frog and what else?
Big Hero 6.
No, that's 3D animated too.
That's 3D.
Cartoon.
Like something 2D.
Oh, 2D.
Yeah.
Princess and the Frog was basically it.
That was like, so it seemed like the last one, because that's the only one I can think of on the top of my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause hell, even the movie I hate seems like it's in 3D.
What movie you hate?
You know.
That's Frozen.
Let it go, Queen. Let it go.
Oh, he got it funny
For that reason, you are going to have a daughter.
Damn.
Dun, dun, dun.
Say what?
Whoa.
I said for that reason, you're going to have a daughter. Just for that reason. Just because you hate it.
Dang, man.
That's why I'm trying to get on good terms with God right now. He know I want a son, so we can play with the same toys.
Yeah, he gonna be like, nah, bro.
Here he go.
This is not how it works.
Like girls can say.
God puts you
Like, literally,
Uh,
most of my homeboys have had nothing but girls. And I think that's God punishing them because of how they treated women. I've never treated women badly. So my reward should be I get a boy.
I swear, I cannot
Ain't
wait
that
to see your
nice?
face.
That's so nice.
Right.
I'm saying, I can't wait to see his face when he finds out he has a girl. Like, remember all the time you said that your friends were just being punished for having girls? Yet, you got a girl too now?
But two people really understand when I name these folks and say, when I say Mike, G, CJ, Aaron, why they got nothing but girls?
They just chose the time of the year to have babies.
They're angry. It's going to bring a buttload of frozen stuff when you have this little girl. It's just no.
Frozen won't even be popular no more.
With a dump truck with number frozen stuff.
and then nobody cares.
Playing Let It Go as he back up the dump truck of number frozen merchandise.
That man do not want that nuclear bomb placed outside his house.
Oh my god. Okay, let's get back to the trailer.
Yo, we be dead serious. We almost blew up me and Angler almost blew up a whole city off the map just because we thought a sandwich shop was gone.
You ain't do shit. Don't you have no fun like no?
Damn, there must be some sandwich shop. Damn.
Hey,
Ladies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ladies.
We thought Cleveland had got rid of Lenny's. We pulled up to where it was, and it was a Chinese restaurant. We like, what the fuck happened? We asking questions and everything.
All right, let's go to another topic, folks. God,
hold on, I wasn't finished.
Hey, look, the trailer.
Come on, wrap it on up.
Okay. Anybody see Hayden trying to kick Ansem in the back, and he just froze in the air?
No.
I have not seen any of the trailers, but the Toy Story one.
Oh man, it's like real goofy. Like, why would you even try that? Like, Ansem got his back turned, and bro just trying to falcon punch, kick him in the back. He just stuck in the air, can't do nothing. It's just slow motion, and then you got Demis arguing with, like, is it Evan? You know, one of the Organization 13 members.
So they're keeping the whole storyline. They're just adding to it.
Yeah, it's like everybody that died in the organization are just coming back as their original self. Like, the X is removed from their names.
Okay.
And then it's their choice on whether or not they want to stay with Xehanort. Because if you look at the trailer, you see that they made the choice because their eyes changed to yellow.
Okay.
And it's a lot. It's not all of them. It's like he's still recruiting people because some people didn't really have the choice. Some are just choosing to be good again.
This is like the big boss that you fight at the end of the second one?
Yeah. It's like his original form, like old man Xehanort is coming back.
Oh, okay.
Because he was the one that actually started this whole war, I'm sorry, lose my words. At the end of this trailer, you see there are like 12 people in cloaks and him in the middle, making like 13 people. Mm-hmm. And they're about to like forge like a new Keyblade. And you also get to see Lee and Kyrie in like battle mode. It's like they're finna fight Heartless and Nobody's all together in like this big battle. Mm-hmm. So that means we're probably gonna get to play with Kyrie as a game player.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So here's a question: how long do we think this game is gonna be with all these different worlds?
Long as hell.
It better be 15 years.
I mean, the other
development.
one was long.
It's gonna be 15 years long.
This crap better be The Witcher, which is 200 hours of gameplay. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my!
I feel like it need to go ahead. I feel like Kingdom Hearts is going. If it's less than 200, the DLCs better be free.
That ain't gonna happen.
Exactly.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
What if we get a core game and then we just get all these trailers for some of these trailers for some of this stuff is like DLC.
Or DLCs.
Could happen.
That'd be so fun.
This what I was saying. Like they bothered me that I feel like there's got to be more worlds to this. It's a lot of stuff that they're not showing us. Mm-hmm.
Well, you got 2.5 months.
I mean, the stuff they probably gonna hold to their chest is like the Marvel stuff, the Star Wars stuff, because they don't want to spoil any of that. They want you to be like shocked and amazed if they add that type of stuff into the game. They doing trailers for like a lot of the obvious stuff, because you want you to be like amazed if you end up having to fight with the Avengers or just some form of Marvels is in that game or something like that.
A lot of Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, or maybe like the Guardians of the Galaxy or something like that. It will be some stuff like that. So they're gonna hold a lot of that stuff to the chest because they want you to be shocked.
I feel like they're gonna be like stuff like Marvel and Star Wars. Those gonna be independent DLCs because those universes too big to just put into one game.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see.
Speaking of Marvel, I got a question. Do y'all feel like this? Well, this is how I feel. I feel like it's time for DC to start focusing on their main characters and focus more on the Young Justice crew to be on the same page as Marvel when they start a new phase after Avengers 4.
Okay. With them trying to focus on I don't think they should do that because here's why. Because again, they will get criticized by the comic book community as a following suit to what Marvel's going to be doing in Phase 4. Because Marvel in Phase 4, they're going to be, bringing in younger people, new faces and all that stuff. And they'll get accused of the same thing they got accused for, which is they brought in they were trying to bring in Darkseid for this Justice League movie, which is, we all know if you follow comics, is the doppelganger for Thanos. You got the mother boxes, you got the gauntlet, they're all one and the same thing. So I think they should just follow their own course, keep doing what they're doing, because just like the Russo's brother said, just focus on making great stories. Don't be worrying about what Marvel's doing in this new phase and then trying to do like a Young Justice. Don't even try to do anything young at all. Just focus on the road that you're on right now and trying to make it great.
They need to fix the road they need to fix the road that they own before they can do anything, because they in this hole they in because Marvel dropped Avengers and they did so good. So then DC was like, oh, let us make a Justice League movie without having core members of the Justice League having their own story, like their own movie. Like, how did you have a Batman, have Batman in Justice League when he didn't even have Batman v Superman? That wasn't his movie. So I feel like they just need to cast somebody for Batman, do a Batman standalone movie. I don't understand why Cyborg is part of the Justice League.
I don't either. I just
neither does the rest of the world.
Well, you know they can't
Right.
said to play Cyborg, right? In Doom
Like,
Patrol, so you know.
They need to bring Martian Manhunter in. Like, I don't understand how you have the Justice League and you don't have
Green Lantern. They skipped
you don't have a
over Green Lantern.
and they act like they can't do Jon Stewart, like for some reason. But from what I understand, they didn't want to do Green Lantern, they didn't want to do Martian Manhunter because he was part of Supergirl's universe right now.
Right.
Which is dumb.
Superman was in Supergirl's universe too.
Which I think they're kind of starting to. I think they're kind of starting to blur those lines with the whole this is the movie universe, the TV universe, because just like with we got Batwoman, but then on top of that, Gotham is about to end in its 5th season, and then now there's rumors of what's his face from Supernatural. Some people people have been posting on CBR like, what if he were to play Batman in the Arrowverse? So it's like little stuff like that that's just been popping up lately that I think they're kind of trying to loosen the reins up and just being like, just let the TV world be our universe where everybody can, cross over. They got these crossover events. Pretty sure Black Lightning probably going to eventually be in next year's crossover in 2019 because he'll be at least 2 seasons in. So got a feeling
that's a damn good show too.
I told you.
It really is. It really
I
is.
was surprised at how good it was. Like, damn.
Because I got the CW app, and the only show I really been watching is Black Lightning. I ain't got around to watching.
And they ain't scared to say the N-word on this show.
No.
They ain't scared to like go there.
Tobias is a beast. That's all I gotta say.
Yes, Tobias is a beast. And I'm just ready to see what the baby girl gonna turn out like, because she real emo right now with her powers and stuff, and I just need her to go ahead and woman up and get control of her powers and be like her man with her man. Nefessa is a fine woman, bro. That girl, she's so fine, bro. I don't know how old China is, so I just don't want to say what she looked like. I ain't gonna.
She definitely got to be much older because she's been around for a hot minute, bro.
I mean, she was like 6 or 7 in the early 2000s, and the Dad's Little Girl or some shit like that. So I don't still think she old enough.
I'm gonna confirm your theories for you in just a second. Just keep going.
I just don't do that. If I'm not sure of someone's age, I'm not gonna give my opinion on. You ain't gonna have me. Oh, he a pedophile? No. I'm scared to say a little girl cute.
All right, 98, bro. 98. 20.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, she straight. She fine.
He seems so undecided. I guess
21 would have been better.
Almost there. August 25th, 98, bro.
Yeah, no, it's rough on those men now. We gotta be careful. Can't hug you no more. Nothing.
Ain't finna get me.
Hell no. At work, I don't even want to shake your hand.
freaking bump fist. What up?
I'm good. What am I doing?
Nope. No physical contact whatsoever. He bumped my fist a little bit too long. He sexually assaulted me. Oh Lord!
Just give him the nod. What up?
Just call me on the phone when you got a question. I don't want you thinking I'm looking down your shirt, nothing. Because most men got to look down at women, and first thing they think we looking down their shirts. Like, no, if I look straight ahead, I'm gonna be looking over your head. You know, I just saying, man. I don't know, man. I'm scared nowadays.
all that from Black Lightning people.
I know, man. I know. to keep with the black theme, did we have? Hold on, before we move on, do we have anything else on the DC? You know, where they should go next with the universe?
Well, they're doing pretty good on Titans.
Mm-hmm.
You about to see that Doom Patrol episode?
No, I don't have the app.
Who did see it? Am I still the only one that saw this episode? Like
I had to watch
No.
Mario, did you see it?
I've only seen bits and pieces of it, but I do love it though.
Yeah, because see, this coming up. I haven't watched this Friday's episode, but I do know from the trailers I've been seeing they actually are like working together, trying to learn how to fight as a team. So I want to see what this episode, this past episode that just passed is coming up is going to be like, and the other Robin shows up too. So I got to see what's going on with that because it's two Robins and Titans. And
so which Robin is in the Titans, like the show? Who is that Robin?
Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson.
So this other this other Robin's gonna be.
I think
Jason.
Jason, yeah.
It's Jason Todd.
Yeah, so not sure if it's a flashback or something like that, but I'll see once I get around to watching it tomorrow. All right, so keeping with the we're talking about Black Lightning, keeping with the black theme. So we got Ryan Coogler is in the process of
Coogler, man.
Coogler, my bad. How many times we've butchered plenty of people's names on the show? So
you call that man Coolidge like he's some Ken and Calvin Coolidge.
My bad. But yeah, so Black Panther 2 sequel is in the works. I know, like, even on top of this, with this coming out with him working on the Black Panther sequel, I know Feige also said, like, just kind of like where they're going as a studio with like characters and stuff like that for Black Panther. And I know something that I actually heard over the weekend, I was watching some videos, was like they're trying to think about what villain they want to use for, and they said they have been thinking about introducing like possibly introducing Moon Knight and Black Panther and introduce him as a character, or doing Namor, because Namor is an anti-hero, so they said he would fit well and being debuting in Black Panther and stuff like that. So
I would love Moon, like it'd just be a different type of villain, I guess. But like I feel like if they did Namor now, people would just be like, oh, the only reason they did that was because the Aquaman movie. I would like Namor. I don't know too many Black Panther.
He's way more powerful than Aquaman. Actually, if you go look at his abilities, he's a little bit more powerful than Aquaman.
But, people not gonna look at that. They just gonna some dude from the water.
I think if they did Moon Knight, somebody would probably say, "Oh, Marvel finna show y'all how to really do Batman." Because
I would put somebody
because I mean, for listeners who listen to Nerve, okay, some of y'all may or may not know this, but Moon Knight came first, and Moon Knight was piggybacked off of Batman. That's just plain as day what it is. Moon Knight came first. The only thing they did was change it and made his suit black versus Moon Knight's suit was all white. But come on, we don't really say Batman is bipolar, but he kind of is bipolar. He just hasn't been, diagnosed. But he is.
No, Ben Affleck is.
What the Where did that come from? It's like, I know Ben Affleck is like, really, dude. But yeah, so where would y'all like to see Black Panther going?
I want to see the Witch Doctor. What's his name? Achibi?
I think it is Achibi, or whatever his name is. I've been butchering names, so I don't know.
But he was a witch doctor, and I would love to see Donald Glover, because we've already seen his villain in
Spider-Man?
Atlanta.
Oh.
No. Atlanta, when he was Teddy Perkins. So he has the ability to go dark. I think he would bring out the witch doctor.
No, because they wouldn't do.
He's shown us
because he's set up to be the Prowler, right? In
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like they already had him already
in
especially in
Spider-Man.
Homecoming.
And that's he's Miles. Remember he said I got a nephew that's staying in this neighborhood. He was talking about Miles. Yeah, he's already.
Well, he was in talks with.
What she's trying to say is that.
Go ahead.
What she's trying to say is that it's a lot that he can do. He's showing that he can be multiple people. It's not just being able to like be more than one character because of prosthetics.
Yeah.
But I think me personally for Black Panther, I think using Black Panther to introduce a new villain that can also bring in new, since they own certain characters now, since Marvel got certain characters now.
And that's the reason why, like, Namor, why they were saying Namor was kind of like they're more leaning to it because he's an anti-hero, but he also has fought the Fantastic Four, and that's a perfect way for them to bring in Fantastic Four.
And but I would bring in Doom, which would bring in the Fantastic Four.
That was another one they said, too. That was the third one, too.
Bring in Doom, bring in the Fantastic Four. They work together to go ahead, and then that leaves that's the gateway to the Fantastic Four movie. And then eventually they're going to have to come back and redo the X-Men. Like, eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, like, with this second movie, I think it's going to focus... I feel that it's going to focus more on him being a king because he hasn't really... this first movie, he ain't
been a king, really.
He hasn't really been a king yet. So I think he's going to focus more on, like, the politics of, in Wakanda and all that stuff. He's going to have to deal with...
Or could introduce Riri.
No, man.
No, you're reaching.
The reason I'm thinking, Riri
from Chicago, Illinois.
No, reason I'm saying Riri is because Shuri is in America doing that program.
Yeah, but that program in California, though, bro.
California.
Y'all ain't letting me get to the point.
I can see one.
Go ahead, bro.
Riri started working with Stark, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. They already, after Avengers 4, they gonna have a rapport with Stark. Stark gonna know that they got the program. They probably try to team up, and that's how Shuri might get introduced to Riri.
You feel like they gonna cross paths?
Yeah, like in the science, in the way the science community is, they probably would have a chance to cross paths. Probably at some type of convention or some type of thing like that, and they could become friends there. And say something happened, and that's when Riri get her suit. Do her little suit thing, and Shuri, she got her weapons and stuff. And they probably show up at the same time. I'm just saying. Or they could give Shuri her own movie somewhere down the line, or something like that. I'm just saying it's 1,000 possibilities out there of how you can introduce people.
Yeah, no, I definitely I think we kind of like now because I think it's kind of more on the lines of like I think there's kind of, at least for me, I kind of would like that for that to happen that way, but. I got to temper my expectations because of how they would or would do it. So, because I know, a lot of times they've kind of flipped things to how the universe is. Prime example, Ultron was not created by Iron Man.
Yeah.
Created by Hank Pym, anyway.
Yeah.
And,
but
Hank Pym is really
Ant-Man,
not the other guy that became his apprentice to become Ant-Man. So, yeah.
And then, you got to find a way to get the Galactus and how they gonna do Adam and all that, it just
shoot Adam Warlock of all things because Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is on hold right now until who knows when.
It's just a lot of different ways things can go.
No, definitely for sure. Yep. Then we got it's my first time hearing about this one. Johnny Quest film being directed by Chris McKay, director of the Lego Batman movie. So is this live action?
Live action. Live action. Yeah.
This might be dope.
They wanted Zac Efron, but I think he's too old.
Yeah, Zac Efron's slow. Johnny Quest is a teenage boy.
Yep.
See, and he had to be blonde though, but he had to be like that bleach blonde because Johnny Quest was bleach blonde. He was like a regular blonde. I don't know how
and please get an authentic Indian person to play Haji.
Man, get the boy from Life of Pi done. Or the kid from the what's the one about the books? What's the name of that series?
The Jungle Book.
No, it's the one about the kid.
No, he's talking about Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yeah, Wimpy Kid, the Indian kid that always plays number. I'm pretty sure he's old enough
he
now.
He plays on Bump.
Yeah, see he probably older now.
Oh, okay.
Get him or something, man. You know, like use some authentic people, and I can see George Clooney as his freaking dad.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Wow. Perfect cast.
Perfect cast right there.
Perfect cast.
As long as they don't get The Rock to play the bodyguard.
They wanted The Rock to play a role, though. They did want him on that.
Oh, they did. They did say
that
they wanted The Rock to play the daddy.
Right?
The Rock too big to be that main daddy. George Clooney would be perfect.
Stop. It's The Rock, man.
Dr. Quiz. I'm not
hating on the mixedness of America and stuff like that, but they better not make like Johnny Quest like no mixed kid. I'm like straight up like, please make him white. Like for this one time, we are like really like, okay, we need Johnny Quest to be white. Like for real, like.
If they mess up Johnny Quest, I'm going to Sim Solid Bam somebody.
I mean, what you call it? I mean, I think Tom Holland would be a good Johnny Quest.
I was gonna say that.
He's still kind of he's old. He's like in his early 20s, but he still looks young though. So I think he could get away with playing Johnny Quest.
I would like them to do it with today's age and stuff like that. I would like them to do the Johnny Quest that came back out on Cartoon Network when they were like, instead of like preteens, they were like actually teenagers going into the VR world and stuff like that.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a dope Johnny Quest show. The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest. That was a good one. I'm trying to remember the name of their damn.
Or who else they could probably get? You know, this is the one thing I don't want. What studio has the movie? I hope it's not Sony. Please don't tell me Sony.
It's Sony.
Well, you tell me Sony. The reason I say that because Sony has a tendency to want to make shit from the 80s, 90s. Example, 21 Jump Street and Green Hornet. They love to make shit funny. And the shit is not supposed to be funny. If it was an action adventure, then let that shit be an action adventure now. Then let it be to the core what it is, because the only reason people want to go see half of the stuff that y'all are remaking to live action because it's nostalgia. We want to go back and see how it was, but just see it in live action, whether it was like a cartoon or whether it was a live action TV show that you watched like long time ago. Stop making shit funny.
Bro being the Green Hornet, bro, it's just...
Dude, that movie rubbed me so the wrong way when it was funny. I'm just like...
I've never seen it. Once I seen the cast, and it didn't make sense.
The casting was fine. I could have done without I really could have, and could have been cast somebody else. Asian dude.
I still don't know. I mean, Kato was fine to me.
Yeah, Kato was fine. It was.
I couldn't deal with. What's that? Seth Rogen.
Yeah. Being. And Lord Jesus, please stop giving stuff to Seth Rogen and making it example. That's a good example of that. Seth Rogen, please stop giving him stuff.
I mean, if it's a movie about weed or something like that, yes, give me Seth Rogen.
But Johnny Quest, please keep that away from Sony, because somebody in that studio will want to make it funny.
Are we going to get like a weed reference when we see the Lion King? Seth Rogen is playing Pumbaa.
Pretty sure.
Probably.
Yeah, it's coming.
His character's probably going to be hot throughout the whole movie.
Get Howard Rafiki.
All right. Then we got Kingsman 3 is going to be a prequel, and Kingsman will not have Eggsy, will not be in it. See, I haven't even seen Golden Circle yet, so I don't even.
Oh, that was dope.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I don't know how it ended. So I mean,
he got married, but this is like when his partner, the main guy that brought him over. This is like his story. Yeah.
Cause I probably could deal with that. Cause he was kind of dope.
Yeah, I loved his character. I mean, this one is gonna bring back the guy that got killed off. So it's gonna be how they came into Kingsman. So that's why Eggsy really not gonna. He said it. That Taryn, he said it's not like I'm not quitting Kingsman. It's just I'm not going to be in this one because I have other stuff to do.
Yeah, plus he's not in the timeline.
Exactly.
So in the timeline, you're not even born.
It won't make sense.
Yo, I'm so ready to see him in Robin Hood though.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I've always, since the first Kingman, I always felt like he should play a Robin. I don't know which Robin I want to see him play, but I feel like he can play a Robin.
He can play a Robin.
I know one thing.
I've seen him.
I need.
He can be.
Speaking of Robin Hood, I need Batman, a Legolas movie.
Yeah, Batman Beyond. He could actually play a good Terry McGinnis.
Damn,
he has the attitude.
There we go. You already got Michael Keaton. He's Keaton already played Batman.
I feel like I hear the Batman Beyond, not on this show, but I hear the whole thing Batman Beyond like every week. I hear this from a certain employee of mine that I work with every week too. It's like, man,
it's just because I saw a picture of somebody. I actually saw this on Instagram, but somebody put a picture of old man Bruce and Michael Keaton side by side, and it just fits perfect. He played Batman, like. Fucking just make him. He old now. Just get
let Tim Burton direct it.
Absolutely not.
Nah, exactly. Absolutely not. Agreed.
No.
Y'all me.
What's wrong with Tim Burton directing it?
We are. It is 2018. We're not doing Tim Burton action.
Yeah, no.
We're not doing campy movies anymore.
All right, not really a topic, but kind of more of a thing we'll probably put up on the community page. So we got a Thanksgiving movie holiday coming up, and we got Creed 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet, The Grinch, The Nutcracker, Fantastic Beasts 2, Bohemian Rhapsody, and Robin Hood. So which movie do you guys think is going to top the box office for the holiday? I'm assuming just because if they throw an Avengers...
I'm just going to say Bohemian Rhapsody.
If they throw an Avengers 4 trailer in Wreck-It Ralph, it automatically gonna win just because the people gonna want to see trailer.
Exactly.
just
exactly.
Automatically, just everybody else got disqualified.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Why?
Because Queen is one of the greatest rock bands of all time worldwide, and more people will be interested trying to see what happened with Freddie Mercury. And just their fan base is loyal, dog. Like, seriously. That's like a cult fan base.
But kids' movies tend to beat out a lot of stuff that we think that should
I was about to
get
say, I
beat
think
out.
Wreck-It Ralph. Just because it's a holiday season.
Yeah.
It's either Wreck-It Ralph or Fantastic Beasts to me.
Yeah. Kids outweigh. Kids wanting to go see stuff outweighs a lot of stuff.
I really just want to see Fantastic Beasts because I'm so interested in Dumbledore's story.
Man, what?
I'm like really interested in Dumbledore's story.
And he's still having somebody else fight his battles for him.
And that's the thing.
Like now, he sent
about how manipulative Dumbledore was, how he...
Hold on, that was in the trailer.
Yes, he sent Newt to do his bidding, just like he sent Harry
the first movie.
to do his stuff. his dirty work.
And I want to know, like New Bloodline, like what ended up happening to him and everything like that. Like I just want to know.
I want to know.
Like, once you watch all the Harry Potter movies,
his grandson ends up marrying Luna Lovegood.
He ends up with a crazy broad.
Luna is not crazy.
Eccentric then.
Yeah, Newt's grandson ends up marrying Luna. And then you have, like, Credence. He has the Deathly Hallows necklace given to him by Greenewalt, but Luna's dad is the one that ends up with the necklace. So it's all connected to her somehow.
Because I was listening to J.K. Rowling talk about Dumbledore and his character, and she says, I got so much of Dumbledore. Like, it's like she was trying to explain Dumbledore, but talking about how complex he is. And, like, that's all I want to see, because I think, like, how we think Dumbledore is using people, I think he, like, actually bringing out the best in people. Because if we think about it, from the first Harry Potter up until the last one, we watched Harry grow and get stronger and just really get to the point where he looking at Voldemort in the face and like, what up, bitch?
Y'all know what I really want to know? How Dumbledore actually came into possession of all three
Deathly Hallows?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, how did he become into possession? Because we knew, didn't Harry's dad have the cloak?
Harry's dad had the cloak.
Okay, but how did Dumbledore get it from him?
He probably knew he had the cloak and probably got it from the house or something when he died.
In the stone in the snitch.
Nobody hardly ever catches a snitch, but Harry's dad was a seeker.
Yeah.
Nobody hardly catches the golden snitch. Like, Harry's dad was the only other seeker that was like the best seeker.
Golden snitch.
All right, y'all.
I have one of those at my job.
All right, y'all. Okay, so with the
Y'all, we are not high tonight, okay? We're not
no,
high.
No, I'm dead serious. I have one of those
episode
at my
has
job.
been crazy today.
We're going to go ahead and close out issue 83, man. But also, we're going to put up a poll about this. What movie do you guys think is going to take the Thanksgiving holiday as well? Veterans Day coming up this week as well. So, you know, shout out to the veterans. And shout out to all the veterans that, you know, this is the NerdFlow, all that good stuff. But, yeah, we'll see you guys again for issue 84 on next week. Follow all the social media, NerdFlow Podcast, NerdFlow, all that good stuff. And we out.
Hello.
Hey. Don't be a snitch.
A golden
Be a golden one.